Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast, Lawfully Yours.
Yes.
My name is Tobo Mirabel, and with me here is
Nwabo Amarachi Blessing.
and our topic today is the most common legal mistakes small businesses make in Nigeria. So people tend to start their small businesses with so much rush and adrenaline that they overlook certain processes and procedures. And a lot of times, due to that initial passion, the need to get a legal advice is almost secondary or almost unnecessary. But for how long are we going to continue doing this?
Yeah, actually, I know someone who did register her business through CAC because of this. In this case, so she avoided, and that caused her a lot of trouble.
Wow. So there's a lot of cases like that these days in Nigeria. I know someone too. So he's involved in motor vehicle business, and to some extent he didn't register his business because he felt like he was getting a lot of money.
Oh wow.
And at the end, people kept on asking for account number, and most times people like when they have authentic information about the business. So they kept asking for a business account.
Okay.
And due to that fact, due to the fact that he didn't have a business account, he had to lose a lot of clients. And that's very dangerous for us in Nigeria. So we have to get a lawyer. We have to seek legal advice when we want to start our small business.
Yeah, and that comes down to one of the mistakes that most of the small businesses make is no written contract.
Yes.
So most of these businesses, they go ahead to get their friends involved or family. All right, they go ahead to say, oh, I have this new business idea.
Yeah.
Take this part. They totally forget to involve official business arrangements.
Yeah. And even honestly, there's this one that comes up to know tax compliance. So most small businesses, they do not engage in tax compliance, although the new tax reform bill exempts small companies that their shares are below 100 million from paying from complying with tax. But at the same time, it still adjusts the tax identification number to now be each company's registration number on the CAC portal. So the growth of the company still puts the company under risk to be paid as it increases its share capital.
Oh, that is good. And also, one of the mistakes too is a poor record keeping, because most business they tend to ignore record, because documentation is a vital part of every small business, every business as a whole. But most small businesses tend to ignore that in their startups.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And record keeping is a vital role we play in starting our small business.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so the issue of partnership comes up too. So there's this partnership drama that comes up these days because people just include their family or friends in their business and be like, oh, she's my family, oh, she's my friend, so she can actually come and start with my company and start with my business, or she can be a manager in my business.
Exactly.
So
and funny enough, a lot of people do that a lot.
Yes.
I know of someone who has done it several times, and at the end of the day, the business was crumpled. So it wasn't funny.
Yeah, so they don't even consider if this person or this individual is going to be a good fit for their small business.
Exactly.
They don't even consider the background of the person. They don't consider the character, because most times character affects businesses.
Exactly.
And this is a small business you just started.
Exactly.
You need to find people who grow with you and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the note of registering business, people don't tend to register their business. They just go ahead with their business. And sometimes the disadvantage to do that is the business name that you want to use. Somebody might have taken that name. So we need to invest in registering our business and also creating a trademark for our business in order to not let our business name get lost in the system. Yeah.
Okay, so in the case of trademark, the copyright and trademark arrangement in small businesses is very, very necessary, because in this process, when you ignore this part, every little businesses tend to
suffer, right?
Exactly, yes, exactly. So they are at the risk of losing their business name.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think an example to that point you just gave is a movie I know. The name of the movie is Horrible Bosses Part 2. Yes, wow. I heard that there was a copyright infringement on that particular movie. And it was so dangerous to them, and they were involved in a lot of risk So background checks needs to be carried out, whether family, whether friends, no matter who they are. You don't have to come and say, I know someone who knows someone.
Yeah.
And especially these people that they tag Nepo babies. So
Exactly.
they just put them they just put them in the system because they know the person and they don't look at their background or their character, or even if they can even do the work. So it's not about what they can do. It's not about what they can do, but it's how they can make the business grow. Basically. So if you want to engage in small businesses or any business at all, you should always engage your lawyer. Seek legal advice. So if you want to engage in small businesses or any business at all, no matter what it is, be it pure water business, be it bottled water business, no matter what it is, please engage a lawyer. Engage a lawyer's services so that you do not suffer tomorrow. So the awareness it brings to the public generally, the awareness it brings to the public is 1, knowledge of looking beyond initial excitement to be cautionary in every action involved in the business idea. 2, ideas of legal procedures that didn't realize would affect them or their business later. It's not just about what you can do or what you cannot do, basically. So what we need to think about when engaging people in our business is that 1, do they even want to grow with your company? 2, are they fit to play that role in your business? No matter what kind of business it is. It can be pure water business, it can be bottled water business, it can be anything. It can even be a carpenter business. I even have a mechanic that has registered his business these days, and he tells me, oh, my business is registered though, you will pay more. I was very happy to hear that. Yeah. And I was happy to pay more.
Exactly.
I'm happy to pay more because his business is protected. And I know that my own this in charter or whatever I give to him is also protected because his business is very, very protected and is legal. Okay, we still remain at your service at Lawfully Yours. See you on our next episode. Bye.